Morning Falcons. I'm Mallory Seeger.
And I'm Reagan Gingrich.
Coming up, we have a weekend weather report.
Also, Keystone updates, yippee.
CCHS Today starts now. Next week is Keystone Testing. Let's go! There have been changes to some of the information regarding testing. Everyone, please check your emails for alterations for Keystone Testing. Check it now. Teachers, please leave the announcements on at the end of the show for the reading of the Code of Conduct. One more important announcement for everyone. The library is closed after school today.
Juniors and seniors interested in careers such as network operations, hydraulic systems, ground equipment maintenance, and vehicle maintenance and construction, the PA Air National Guard is having a career fair at the Air Base in Middletown, PA, on May 18th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. with lunch provided. This is a great opportunity to learn the many great benefits serving the Air Guard can provide. For only 2 days a month of mandatory service, interested students should stop by the counseling office to pick up a flyer for more information. Seniors, go to Schoology and click on the link to provide your information for Falcon Finale. This information helps us provide tentative information to the elementary schools as they prepare for your arrival. Please have the link filled out by tomorrow. Also, Falcon Finale permission slips are due to Mr. Warnavage in room 116 by May 23rd. We hope all of you will take part in Falcon Finale. Freshmen, do not forget about the sub and sandwich sales for our class. Orders are due on Friday, May 13th to Mrs. Marini, Mr. Leal, or Mrs. J. Snyder. Please sell subs so your prom and class trip are not expensive. You guys got it. I even got it.
We want to share some exciting news from CCHS Today. A few weeks ago, our students entered Spring Shorts, which is a regional film competition held in Dallastown. Yesterday, we learned that we had 2 films that were nominated for multiple categories.
Finn Royer was nominated for $20K. Finn's nominations include Best Acting, Best Sound Design, Best Story, Best Directing, Best Cinematography, Best Editing, and Best of the Festival.
Woo! Felicity Bowman was also nominated for Delirium. Felicity's nominations include Best Acting and Best Visual Effects.
Next Thursday, these crews head to the red carpet to see if they have earned any hard work. Wish them luck.
And now we send it over to Katie with your weekly weekend.
It's Thursday. It's time for your weekend weather report. Today we have a high of 75 with a low of 52 with partial sunny skies. Friday we have a high of 72 and a low of 61 with cloud cover skies. Saturday we have a high of 73 with a low of 63 and possible thunderstorms. And Sunday we have a high of 81 with a low of 63 and possible thunderstorms again. Now back over to the desk for your sports report.
Congratulations to the tennis team who punched their ticket to the PIAA tourney with a win against Cumberland Valley. The District 3 third place match, senior Garrett Marika and freshman Joseph Skrelly scored the first point as they continued their unblemished season. After Rocco Skrelly and Vicente Meng lost 2 hard-fought matches at 1 and 2 singles respectively, the Falcons found themselves down 2-1. Charlie Robbins tied the match with a win at 3 signals, meaning the match could come down to the seniors Micah Zeisloft and Sam Millay. The veteran doubles team dropped the first set before storming back to the second set 6-3. After falling behind 1-2 in the final set, the guys rallied back to take a 5-2 lead. CV didn't give up, pulling within 5-4. And after steady play from Zeisloft and Millay, finished the match with 2 blistering forehands.
The Falcons will find out their opponent later this week. You know, Reagan, I cannot stand when I run out of bread for breakfast. After all, I'm lactose intolerant.
That was a good one. Well, hopefully you enjoyed today's lunch, which is breakfast for lunch. It's the best one. Scrambled eggs, French toast, everyone's favorite tater tots, sausage, and paradise punch. It couldn't get any better.
We have an incredible story for you today. Mr. Oppinger recently earned his black belt in Taekwondo. Correspondents Reagan Gingrich and Christiana has caught up with him for the full story.
Taekwondo, translated, is the way of the foot and the fist. So the art of Taekwondo focuses a lot on kicking. There is striking and there is hand striking, but honestly, hand striking is used more in the Olympic game of sparring, of Taekwondo sparring. My wife had taken my son over to our local athletic club, and he started taking classes. And he came back after a class or two and said, "Dad, you got to try this. You got to come take this with me." So that was in the, I think it was around October of 2003. And my son was actually responsible for pulling me out onto the floor and getting me involved in Taekwondo. To me, it's really about becoming better at what you have, developing your own technique and being able to then teach others how to do that so they can also continue to promote. Again, the physical part never goes away. The sparring game never goes away, but it's really a lot of it, fifth degree and beyond is how you're growing, your school and how you're basically sharing the Taekwondo art with everyone.
Please hang out after the show for the code of conduct for the Keystones.
That's all for your morning announcements today. I'm Mallory Seeger.
And I'm Reagan Gingrich. Make it a great day, Cedar Crest.
Hello, Cedar Crest. This is Mr. Hassler, and I'm here with the Code of Conduct for Test Takers. I'll start with what you should do during the test. Do listen to, read, and follow all directions given. Do ask questions if you do not understand the directions. Do read each question carefully, especially multiple choice items that ask for the best answer. Also, be sure to read any open-ended items carefully before responding. Do be careful when marking your answers so that you do not skip spaces or fill in the wrong sections. Do make sure to completely fill in the bubble for the answer you select and erase completely any answers you change. Do keep your eyes on your own test. Do try to answer each test item. Do check that you have completed all test items in the test section before closing your test booklet or submitting your final responses online. And finally, do report any suspected cheating to your teacher or principal. Now we will look at things you should not do during the test. Do not have notes in your possession during the test. Do not have any unapproved electronic devices, such as cell phones, smartphones, smartwatches, etc., in your possession during the test. Note, you may have approved calculators, if applicable, during the test. Do not share calculators with others. Do not use the bubbles in the answer booklet to either eliminate possible incorrect answers or possible correct answers by making marks in multiple bubbles and erasing. Mark only the bubble for the correct answer you have chosen. Do not talk with others about questions on the test during or after the test. Do not take notes about the test to share with others. Do not leave an online test session until the session is complete or until instructed to do so. Do not use social media to post information about the test and/or